Today I have a fun but killer, quick, full body workout for you today. We're gonna do a bunch of combo moves, so that means we're gonna do sort of lower body and upper body at the same time. We have 4 different moves. We're gonna do 3 sets of each exercise, and we are going to be using timed sets. So we're gonna be doing 40-second sets with no rest in between the moves. So that's gonna keep it quick, that's gonna keep the intensity level up, and it's gonna keep you working really, really hard. If you need some rest, take it. But what I love about the time sets is that it gives you the opportunity to go as hard or as slow as you need to today. So remember, you're gonna go at your own pace, you're gonna do your best. I just want you to work hard and have fun. The 4 moves that we're doing today are going to be a deadlift with an upright row. So you're gonna be hinging, coming up, pulling it up. We are gonna do a move that I call the lunge and chop. So it's a forward lunge with a chop with a dumbbell. All right, we're also gonna be doing a halo squat. So it's a squat, we're coming up, we're bringing it around, and then we're gonna come down on the floor for a crunch with a little pullover, crunch and press, okay? So you'll get the hang of it. I'll explain and cue the moves as we go through, but that's basically what you're looking at. If you need to modify, a quick way to do that would be to drop one of the moves, right? So remember I said they're combo moves, so if you wanna do just the lower body move or just the upper body move, you can definitely do that. So you just need a set of dumbbells. Are you ready? We're gonna start with a quick warm up. We're gonna get right into the work. We're gonna finish it off with a cool down, and then you'll be out of here. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, let's get into it with our 2-minute warm up. Let's just start by taking a really nice big deep breath, filling those lungs all the way up and letting it out. All right, let's start jogging or marching on the spot, all right? So the name of the game with the warm up obviously is to get that heart pumping, get the lungs working, warm up a little bit through the joints and the muscles, and just send those signals through the body that it's time to work, right? So you never want to just jump right into it. It's always a good idea to just move around just a little bit to make sure that you're nice and warm for when the work happens, right? All right, so I like just jogging or marching. Just a great, really basic move that gets that heart going. All right, let's switch it up to some butt kicks. All right, so just kicking your butt. Of course, you can slow it down, make a little hamstring curls, but this feels really good for the quads, the hamstrings, the hip flexors. Core is tight, so I want you to think about keeping your core tight for this entire workout, all right? All right, couple hip openers. The hip joint goes all the way around, right? So we wanna make sure that we're incorporating those movements that are in all different planes of motion. All right, same thing with the shoulders. So let's do some nice big shoulder circles, just loosening up through that upper body. Keep your feet going a little bit, keep that core nice and tight. Take some nice big deep breaths, switch directions. Ooh, feels good. Just waking everything up. All right, open and close. Just swing those arms open and close. Feels good. In about 15 seconds, we're gonna pick up those dumbbells and we're gonna do that deadlift into upright row, okay? All right, so you can keep moving. We're doing it in 5 seconds. Pick up those dumbbells, shoulders are back, core is pulled in tight, neutral stance with the feet soft bend in the knees, hinging at the hips, and then pulling those dumbbells up. All right, so hinge, squeeze the glutes and the hamstrings, pull those dumbbells up. So those dumbbells are staying really nice and close to the body the whole time. I'm hinging at the hips, keeping my knees bent, and really trying to keep my back nice and flat. Make sure you really squeeze those glutes on the way up. All right, in about 10 seconds, we're going into move 2, and that's a forward lunge with a chop. We only need 1 dumbbell for this one. So remember, we're doing 3 rounds here. Okay, put 1 dumbbell down, get it out of your way. You're gonna step forward into a lunge, and you're gonna chop towards that front leg. Keep that core nice and tight. Use your breath. So we're doing a lunge, and we're making the core work here with a little rotation. All right, use a lighter weight. If this movement is a little bit tricky for you, of course, you can put that weight down and just do it with your arms. Okay, but really think about standing up nice and tall, keeping that core nice and tight, stepping into that heel. All right, deep breath. Pick that dumbbell back up if you put it down. Get up and set up that squat stance. You're gonna squat down, squeeze it up, Bring that dumbbell around the back of your head. Squat down, other direction. All right, so you're squeezing those glutes, working that lower body with that squat. I want you keeping that core super tight as you bring that dumbbell around the back of your head. So this is working the lower body, the core, and the upper body as well. All right, we got about 8 more seconds here. Keep it tight. Then we're coming down on the floor for a pullover crunch and press, all right? So, 1 dumbbell, all right, in your hands here. You're gonna pull that dumbbell over, crunch it up, and press, just like the name suggests. Belly button pulled in nice and tight, keeping that dumbbell nice and close to your body. Pull it over, crunch, and press. So we're working the lats and the back with that pullover. We're working the shoulders and the chest with that press. And of course, we're working the core with the crunch. So lots going on here. Great move. You got about 8 seconds. Then we're gonna rest, and then we're gonna do it again. All right, round 1 is done, but don't stay there. Get up, let's go. Okay, so we're resting. Shake it out. Take some nice big deep breaths if you're feeling energetic, you're feeling fired up. Shuffle it out on the spot, all right, or march. Do whatever you want, just don't sit, all right? We're not really resting, we're just taking a tiny little bit of a break, all right? Take some nice big deep breaths. Maybe shake it out a little bit. So now you know exactly what to expect. Maybe you can go a little bit heavier with your weights, right? Maybe you could do a few extra reps. Maybe you could even actually slow it down a little bit and make it a little bit more challenging that way. All right, pick them up. I always like to start with that shoulder roll. Core's pulled in nice and tight. We're hinging at the hips. Squeeze the glutes, pull them up. All right, so you're working your glutes and your hamstrings here. Your core is engaged, and then you're working that upper body with that upright row. So you should be actually able to go fairly heavy with this movement, all right? We're working big muscles here. Squeeze the glutes, come on. Really keep that belly button pulled in nice and tight. Soft bend in the knees the entire time. Squeezing the glutes the entire time. Weights close to the body. All right, we're putting it down. We're doing that forward lunge with that chop. All right, so weight is at the chest. Step into that heel, chop it, bring it in. Really make it dynamic and powerful, and really keep that core nice and tight for that stability and that strength. But that rotation really challenges the core. And then of course with that lunge, we're working that lower body. Now, because we got a lot of moving parts here, that's also cranking up that heart rate, right? We got 5 more seconds. All right, set up that halo squat, let's go. Squat, squeeze, bring it around. Squat, squeeze, other direction, come on. Now again, you wanna make this one more challenging, grab a heavier weight. You wanna make it a little bit easier, then reduce your weight, right? Lots of ways to customize this workout. Now, we're doing 3 rounds of this thing today, but if you're feeling energetic, I would love if you did another round just to make it 4. All right, we're almost there. Last one. Let's get down to the floor. All right, so this move's all about that upper body and the core. Here we go. Really pull that belly button in. Roll it down. Pull it over, crunch, press. Come on, you got this. Really think about drawing that belly button in towards your spine at all times. Use that breath. Come on, you can do it. This one, you're gonna make it easier. Going lighter. You're gonna make it harder. Going heavier. Come on, keep going, you're almost there. 3 more seconds, last one. All right, get up, get up. Let's go, okay. We got our 40 seconds of rest. So shuffle it out if you want to. March it out, or if you want to just shake it out, you can do that too. All right, so this is your last set. That means it's your best set, unless you're doing that 4th set. But with me, this is your last one. We're doing 3 sets, remember? So how can you make this your best set? Again, lots of ways to do that. Really focusing on your form. Maybe it means going heavier. Maybe it means slowing it down, all right? Either way, it's going down in 3 seconds. All right, deadlift into upright row. Shoulders are back. Here we go. Hinge, squeeze, and pull. Come on. Hinge, squeeze the glutes, pull them up. Let's go. Come on. Make this your best set. What muscles are you working? All right, hamstrings, glutes, core, upper body. Let's go. Shoulders, back, pull them up. Come on. Really keep that core drawn in the whole time. Squeeze. So that whole way through with that upright row, I'm squeezing my glutes. All right, you got 10 seconds. Squeeze. Come on. Now remember, everybody's range of motion is going to be different with deadlifts. So don't feel like you need to go down to the floor. You go to where it's good for you. All right, lunge and chop. Let's go now. I know lunges aren't everybody's favorite. If you have any knee sensitivities, might be more challenging for you. So what you could do is you could kind of slow it down. So lunge and then do that chop. Otherwise, let's go. Use that breath to generate some power. Come on. Really think about keeping that core tight. Think about that rotation as you chop that dumbbell. Come on. You're almost there. You got 10 seconds. Step out into that heel. Press off of that heel. Come on. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath. Halo squat. Last time. Let's go. Squeeze. Bring it around. Drop it. Squeeze it. Bring it around. Come on. Squeeze. So same thing. That entire halo, I'm squeezing my glutes. I'm keeping that core tight. You can hear my breath. This is challenging. Going back to back to back. Working multiple muscles and muscle groups at the same time. All right, bang for your butt. Let's go. Come on, you're so close. You got 5 seconds. Ooh, 3, 2, 1. One big deep breath, and then you get down. Now you know the deal. If at any point you need a little bit of extra rest, all you gotta do is hit that pause and come back to me when you're ready. But this is the home stretch, okay? We can see the finish line. So if you can, I want you to fight for it. All right? This workout was meant to be challenging. All right? So go to that place where you're challenged. Let's go. You got 10 seconds. Come on. Use that breath. Engage that core. Come on. You're almost there. You got 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now, like I said, if you want, I would love for you to go and do that a 4th time. But if you're like, you know what, I got things to do, then I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was good. Since we're down here, I'm gonna cut you some slack. We'll do a quick little cool down on the floor. All right. So just sit and extend your legs. Reach forward. Take some nice big deep breaths. Maybe you can't quite reach your toes. That's fine. Take some nice big deep breaths. All right. So just feeling that stretch to the back of your legs. All right, if you can, cross one leg over, give that knee a nice little hug, and then I want you to just gently rotate towards that bent knee. Ooh, that feels really, really good. So basically getting a really nice stretch through that glute. Nice little gentle spinal rotation as well. Think about sitting nice and tall. Now we're doing just a bit of an express stretch today because I know you're busy and you got things to do, but like I always say, if you do have some extra time, it would be great if you threw in a few of your favorite stretches. Show your body some love and appreciation for everything that it does for you every day, and just give it a second to stretch it out and take care of it. All right, and since we're down here, let's do a quick little quad stretch. This is my little lazy quad stretch. Of course, you could do this standing if you'd like, but you're just gonna grab that top ankle, just feeling that stretch to the front of the quad there and through that hip flexor. Ooh, that feels good. I like doing it down on the ground, especially when I'm tired, because then I don't have to worry about balance. But of course, if you're standing, you could always hold on to something. All right, let's quickly flip it around. Other side. Make sure you're taking nice, big, deep breaths through this stretch here too. So, sending those signals through the body that it's okay. You survived. You didn't die. You're all right. All right, let that go. Now, one of my favorite stretches, just sort of for the upper body and the back, is a child's pose. So if you've ever done yoga, you've probably seen this, but basically, you're just gonna kind of sit on your feet, your knees are apart, and you're just gonna walk forward with your hands. Wherever you're comfortable, you can put your forehead down if you want to, but it's just a really nice stretch through the lats, through the shoulders. And of course, if you want to deepen it on one side, you just walk to one side. And then to the other side, just feeling that stretch right through here. It feels so good. All right, and last but not least, quick little stretch just to open up through the chest. So you can just palms up, just open up. If you have pretty good flexibility, of course, you can clasp those hands behind your back. Oh, it feels so good. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for this quick workout.